Okay, I was trying to turn it around so that y'all could see 285. And to see this 10:30 in the morning and traffic's already like getting crazy. Like it's getting a little crazy out here already. So anyway, I loved Cardi B. Now, I got to know her. I got to know her personally. So from IG, you know, I was watching IG, watching Instagram posts, and then I was reading the comments because I read the comments, and then I followed T.S. Madison. Love T.S. Madison. That's my girl, and she started to talk about Cardi a little bit. So I was getting, this feedback on her, and I felt like I got to know her. Now, Nicki, I like her bars. Her music's tight. I always liked it, but I don't know anything about her. I heard one interview she did. It was about 3 years ago, and I was like, wow, she's got a business head on her shoulders. Okay, I hear you, Cardi. I got you. And I mean Cardi. I'm sorry. See, I love Cardi. I was like, I got you, Nicki. I got you. And but that's all I know about Nicki. I like her bars. I like her collabs. I could tell she wrote her stuff. It's witty. It's pretty funny. I like it. But I don't know her. I don't know nothing about her. The most I know about Nicki is that when she went with Meek Mill, which I say Meek all the time. When she went with Meek Mill, she kept that kind of under wraps for a long time. Like, I really didn't know who her boyfriend was. And then I found out who he was. And then, Drake was, dissing at him a little bit. So I kind of figured out that he might have gained popularity because of Nicki. I'm not sure. I'm not a Meek Mill fan, although he's got a new track out now. Since he's got out of jail, I'm with him. I'm feeling him. I like this track I hear from Meek Mill, but I was never really a Meek Mill fan. So I watched The Breakfast Club. That's another one of my sources, and I saw his interview. And so after I saw his interview, I was like, okay, let me see what he's about. So I'm really feeling him now that he's out of jail. But anyway, okay. Let me show y'all. 10:30, right? 10:30. Look at this. 285 on the way downtown. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Look at that. Look. It's getting ready to come to a halt. And instead of talking to y'all, I should have had my butt on Waze so I could have figured out another way to get to work. But I'm talking to y'all, so I guess it don't matter. Meanwhile, that's against the law to touch my phone while I'm driving, so don't nobody tell the police. Don't nobody call the po-po. So, yeah, it's getting ready to stop. Dang. You know what? I'm going to jump off on MLK and show y'all the hood. That's what I'm going to do. I love MLK. It's over there. Go to church over there sometimes. So, anyway, back to Nicki and Cardi. So, I feel like Cardi is my girl. I feel like I'm her auntie. I feel like she loves me. I love her. And I don't give a rat's behind if she don't write her bars, whatever. I like them. If she's got 150 people in the room like Gucci brr, that's my boy, and write one line and say, what y'all like? Y'all like this? Because that's how he writes his stuff, I heard. Because my daughter's fabulous and she knows everybody. That's cool with me. I don't care. It's not really like impressing me that Nicki writes all her rhymes. I mean, that's cool and all. I like it. That's sweet. That's what you want to do. I like Cardi's. I don't care. I'll write Cardi a verse. What about that? I don't care. I love Cardi. So, like I told you guys before, I went all the way back. I watched everything that had to do with Cardi that I could find on the internet when I first met her. And I kept up with her like that. Well, what happened was that I kept doing that. And I eventually saw her video where she's with her boys in the hood. She's supposed to be bloody, bloody gang. Bloods and whatever. Although most people I know are Crips, I guess. They always have on blue. I don't ask them. Don't tell me. I won't ask you. I got sense, you know. I know some gang lingo. I know some gang signs. So, you know, I see my little nephews, my little godchildren. I'll be like, oh Lord, Auntie praying for you. I don't judge nobody. Here's what you're gonna find out about me. You live your best life. I'm gonna live mine. Now, if I see you doing something dangerous, I see you doing something that I absolutely know, you know, it's gonna get you killed. It's gonna mess you up. You know, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to talk to you about it. I'm not going to beat you down with it. Because I used to be like that when I was younger. I'm not like that anymore. I try to tell you in love, and I pray for you. Okay? And if there's anything you need, I try to be there for you. So, that's where I am about all that. So, me seeing her and all red with, you know, these hard Negroes behind her, that didn't make me not like her. Okay? That didn't. So, in this song, it's pull up. On sight, pull up. She's telling you. That's who she is. I mean, it's not like she's feeling the pressures of, you know, having number one singles out. It's not like she's feeling any kind of pressure because she's got this money now. It's not because she's feeling all this pressure about, you know, her situation with her marriage, which we're going to talk about at another time, since I have a strong opinion about that. It's because that's who she is. She put a song out about it. Pull up, on sight. Wherever I see you. She said in Love and Hip Hop, which people think is scripted, but that's fine. But she said it. She said when we gonna have beef, we gonna have beef forever. So she saw Nicki, which the only place she gonna see Nicki at is some of these events. And then I'm tired of people saying, oh, we acting a fool in front of the white man. Ain't y'all been watching the news? Which, by the way, I watch the news. I watch CNN. I keep up with politics. I know what's going on. These white folks, the richer they are, the sicker they are. Yeah, they walking around in their Armani suits and looking like $1 million. They sexual deviants. They drug addicts. Well, my boy, oh, I love this song. Lil Pump. All these people drug addicts. Who y'all trying to impress? Nicki and Cardi was in close proximity to each other. Now somebody might be lying, but I doubt it because I heard her rant on Queen's Radio. She probably did say something about Cardi's baby. She probably did say something about Cardi's parenting skills because that's how she's been rolling lately. Jealous AF. And feeling like she's losing it. Which if she would just have some class and elegance about herself and just stay in her lane and do what she do and let Cardi do what she does. Okay, do what her do, Cardi. Do what her do. Okay. All right. Cardi Cena lost her temper, as I've been known to do. And was trying to get at her. And everybody is, well, not everybody, because more and more people are seeing that number one, Nicki's been bullying her. And number two, that's just who Cardi is. Okay? If you didn't know Cardi, you know Cardi now. Pull up. On sight. Okay? So, that's what happened. You know? And she might be feeling a little regret today. Maybe a little bit, you know. I know when I go smack off, hit the floor, bam, see red, and lose it. And cuss your ass out in the middle of the street and go get my bat that's in my trunk. And the next day, I'll be like, dang, I should just ignore that. I feel hurt. But that's the way it is. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Anyway, we're going to get back to that subject because I want to talk about Cardi B's marriage and how Nicki need to keep her mouth off of anything that has to do with marriage, because to my knowledge she ain't never been married. And I don't care how long she was with Safaree. I don't care if you lived with a man for 20 years. You wasn't married to him. You don't know nothing about that. Keep your mouth off her marriage. You can talk about the industry. You can talk about, you know, people in the industry and the game and the hustle. You can talk about all that. And it's your radio show. You can talk about what you want. But Nicki, take a little advice from Mama right here. Mama want to give you some advice, baby. Don't put your mouth on nobody's marriage, boo. That will get you cooked. That will get you cooked. Especially when a woman really loves a man and has married him and is having problems with him. And we're going to have a whole series about stripper hoes. And I ain't just talking about folks that strip in the club. Because I know some folks that go in there, do their job, which is grind a little bit. They got, beautiful bodies. They know how to make themselves look beautiful. And they get that money. I'm about your best life. That's what you want to do. I ain't got no problem with it. But what I do have a problem with is thirsty hoes. And they everywhere. Oh my God. In Atlanta, they everywhere. They see what you got and say, I want it. I'm lonely. I'm miserable. My nigga don't even take me to crystals. And they see you over shining with a raindrop ring on your finger. Y'all see that? Y'all see that sparkle? It ain't big like the raindrop, but it's got a few diamonds. And even my man, they be like, I want what she wants. I want what she got. I want to live in her house. I want to drive her car. That's how they are. And they just like, I give him this good thing right here, this thing right here, this snapper, this red snapper. And he'll be coming back for more. I'll take her man. Oh, I know a lot of people like that. And that's why Cardi went off on them hoes in the strip club. Not because she should have been like, oh, I used to be a stripper. I don't want to stop them from getting their bag. No. That's not right. And everybody who says she need to deal with the man, girl, please. When a man's genitalia gets erect, if it's something wide open waiting on him, he's going in. I mean, if he don't go in, he is so close to God. He has such a relationship with God that it just won't let him do it. No other reason. Unless he can't get it, erect. And if he can't get it erect, he'll eat it because that's just what they do. Or some of the nasty jokers that I used to know back when I was young and fine. They used to say, just let me spin it. Just let me spin it. Men can be nasty. And they don't think until they know they got something to lose. And when men are young, and especially when they got money, they don't think about those type of things. But the woman has a desire for her man in her heart. See, if you people knew the Bible, you would know that. The desire for your man is in your heart. God put it there. Read it. It's in Genesis, I believe. I have to get that scripture for you. It's in your heart to love a man. And more than anything, and this is why you hear this term for you single folks that don't know nothing. Let me tell you. When you're in love with a man and he ain't doing right, the first thing a woman will say is, why you gonna mess up your family? Why you gonna mess up your family for a hoe in the club? Why you gonna mess up your family for a hoe in the bar? Whole Lemonade was about that. That's Beyonce. When I heard that, they said, oh, that's not really about Jay-Z. I was like, child, please. Because every word of all of that was a woman that was trying to show her husband, you getting ready to mess this thing up. And that's a woman who's given her heart to that man, and the desire for her husband is in her heart. I'm going to leave you with that today. I'm almost downtown. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like down by the Capitol. And I'm going to talk to y'all again. I love y'all. Even if I don't know you yet, I love you. Because I'm a loving person. Sweet as I can be.